Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to give you 7 steps in how to start your petite modeling career. So let's get to it. So first of all, I just want to remind you that no, you're not too short to model. Yes, you can model if you're 5'1", 5'2", 5'3", 5'6", 5'7". Even if you're below 5 feet tall, there's still a few models out there that I know of that are modeling. So just if you have the talent and you put in the work, you'll get to where you want to get. So let's begin with step number 1. If you're new to modeling, you really 100,000% need experience. That's like the most important thing for your career, because there is no way you're gonna get somewhere if you don't have experience. You need to know how to pose, where to look for in like the camera, you need to know your angles, you need to know how to do lifestyle modeling, how to do commercial modeling, how to do fashion modeling. So if you're not signed to an agency, nobody wants to sign you yet, it's fine. The best thing that you can do is you go on your Instagram, you go and look up hashtags of photographers. Let's say that you live in DC, Washington DC. You go and look up hashtag DC photographer. You look it up and then you scroll and you go and find whatever photographer you think it's good for you, and then you message them and then you say something genuine. You're like, hey, I really love your work. I would love to collaborate with you. I'm currently building my experience. Please let me know. And that's it. And then you do that a ton of times, and then you wait until somebody says yes to you. Don't expect anything from anybody, because there's a lot of people that are gonna say no to you. A lot of people, a lot of photographers that I messaged, they never got back to me. They didn't want to work with me, and that's 100,000% fine, because nobody, like, there's no way everybody's gonna like you, and you just have to deal with that. And the sooner you accept this, the better you're gonna be in your career. So that's step number 1. The second step is building a strong portfolio. And if you don't know what that should look like, that's totally fine. We all learn by doing research and by testing things out. So the best way to go about this is that you go to several agencies' websites that you wish you would be signed with, and you check the models' portfolios, and you check this model and that model and that other model and this agency, the other agency, the other agency. There's so many agencies out there, like literally just a Google search will give you like a ton of examples, and then you can just go from that. In general, you do want to do a variety of looks, because different agencies are looking for different things, but you want to do fashion, fitness, commercial, lifestyle, and you want to do in studio and outdoor shots. Crisp images with natural makeup is the best way to go about this. Do a variety of poses, a variety of looks, and just remember that it takes time to build a strong portfolio. Once you're already building a strong portfolio and you're building your experience, I believe that it would be your time to take your digitals. Digitals are photos of yourself in fitting clothes like a tank top and some like skinny jeans and some heels against a plain wall like the one that I have behind me, and with like natural light like the one that I have right now too, and with little to no makeup. Like right now I only have mascara because I'm trying to take care of my skin. Yeah, so little to no makeup against a plain wall, form-fitting clothes, and you can take the digitals with your phone, or you can ask a friend who has a camera to take the photos of you, or if you already have built a relationship with a photographer that you have collaborated with before, you can ask them like, hey, I'm trying to apply to agencies, can you take my digitals? And if they have no experience taking digitals, don't worry, just send them a ton of examples. If you go on Google and you Google agency model, if you Google, oh my god, model agency digitals, ton of examples are gonna come up. Take a few screenshots, send it to the photographer, and that's it. Yeah, that's really it. But if you want an idea of what this digital should look like, it's mostly, generally speaking, some agencies have a few photos that other agencies don't have, but generally it's a full body shot, a head shot, 3/4 shot, and a profile shot. And that is it. The next thing that you have to do, and that's really important, is to take your measurements. And I really do hope that this does not make you feel any type of way about your body. These are literally just numbers. It does not define your worth. Your worth is not on your physical appearance, guys. Even if you're a model, like, it's not. And I'm just saying this because I battle with body image issues, and I know how bad I felt when I found out what my waist size was, and then I look up all these models and my waist size was not the one that all these models had, and it just like messes you up. Just be the healthier, best version of yourself, and that's it. So anyways, you want to do your measurements. In general, what agencies ask for is your height, which I am almost sure you probably already know. Then your bust size, your waist size, your hips, and your shoe size, which I also believe you already know. But these are, like, generally speaking, for your entire career, you will need to know your measurements, because even if you're doing commercial modeling, they need to buy clothes and they need to know what's your size. And the best way to go about it is knowing your measurements, because different brands have different sizing. So in general, like, this is something, these are numbers that you will need to know your entire career as a model. So you really need to get comfortable with knowing those numbers and measuring yourself, like, every now and then. So yeah. The fifth step, which is, I believe, is very important for a model, even if they're not signed to an agency yet, is creating their own comp cards. And comp cards are like business cards, but for models, and they are designed so you can leave something with the casting director or agent and they can remember you. So the important thing about comp cards is that I believe that when you go to an open call, when you talk to an agent, you really cannot leave anything behind, because if you're bringing your portfolio with you, like, you're not gonna leave the entire portfolio with them. But if you have a comp card with you, you can totally leave it with them, and hopefully, like, when they're like checking all the girls that they saw that day, they have something that they can see and they can remember you. So that's why I think it's very important to have one, even if you're not signed to an agency. And let's get to the sixth step. Sixth step is applying to agencies online. So it has never been easier to apply to agencies online, because thanks to the internet and to your computer and to your phone, you can literally apply to hundreds of agencies from your home and you can get signed, which is amazing. So the best way to go about it is two ways, which one way is Googling modeling agency in X state, whatever state you wish you would be signed to, whatever state is close to you, and you're gonna get a ton of options. The second way, this is the way that you're definitely gonna get signed if you have the talent, if your portfolio is strong enough, and if you put in the work, is applying to commercial agencies. These are also called talent agencies. So to find talent agencies near you, you do the same thing. You Google talent agency in X state, so talent agency in New York, and you'll get a ton of results, and then you just apply to all of them. Make sure that when you go to the agency's website, the model's portfolio looks professional, the website looks professional. Go to their Instagram or their Facebook and go through their posts and make sure that they're actually booking work and legit work and work for brands that you wish you will work with. And that way you can realize, oh, this agency is legit or this agency is not legit. Almost every single, not all of them, because some of them are very like strict, but the majority of the agencies have online a application form, and usually it's called Become a Model. You can find it on the top menu or on the side, somewhere around there. It's gonna say something similar to Become a Model. So just click Become a Model and it's gonna take you to a application form where you can put your personal information, and then it's gonna ask you to upload your digitals. So this is your time to shine. Then it's gonna ask you for your measurements, and then some, not all, will ask you about your experience, and that's usually pretty much it. I don't think many agencies have asked for comp cards online. I really don't remember if any have have had asked that. But if they do, you have your comment card and then you just submit it. And then you just wait. It's a number games, guys. I've sent out over 100 applications online to agencies and it's a numbers games. It's really tough. I know it's tough, guys, because you're short and all of that, but the more you apply, the higher the chances are that you get signed to an agency. The 7th step is attending open calls. Open calls are selected times of the month or the week that an agency opens their doors for models to come in and be seen. Not every agency has open calls, so you really need to do your research in the agency's website to find out if you're able to come in and be seen. So this is the time that you're gonna bring your portfolio with you, and you're gonna bring your pump card with you, and you're gonna go wherever agency has an open call, and you're gonna show them what you got. So those were the 7 steps on how to begin your petite modeling career. I just wanna give a disclaimer that this guide and these steps don't really necessarily 100% have to go in order. You can totally start first by taking your digitals and applying online, or you can start by going to open calls first, or you can start by, I don't know what other order can be, to be honest. But this is not like a set in stone kind of thing. Like, do not take this like free guide. It's like Andrea said that I had to do this first and then the second, and if I don't do this, I'm not. Like, no, guys, no. Do whatever you think is best for you. Do whatever you think will be best for yourself and your experience. If you think that having that experience of going in person to an agency first is the best thing that you can do, go ahead and do that. This whole process, rejection and applying and figuring out what they want and all that stuff, like, it takes time and it takes a lot of testing. So honestly, like, I'm not really a big on you have to go by this order. I just think this is the best way to explain it, and I do think that this order will really probably improve your chances of getting signed, just because you really did work on a really strong foundation first in order to be presented in front of agents. That's the way I personally see it, but like I said, this is not written in stone. You can totally do whatever order feels best for you. If you guys found this video helpful, please leave a comment down below to let me know. Also, don't forget to click that like button. It really supports the channel and helps it grow and helps it get the video to more aspiring petite models so they can begin their careers too and their journey. So it's, you know, it's a win-win for everybody. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more petite modeling tips. I have so many videos on here if you're new to the channel on everything that you need to know on how to start this career, more explanation on all the 7 steps that I talked about too. There's a video on digitals, there's a video on a strong portfolio, there's a video on going to open calls, so make sure you check those out. And also don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I post so many tips in there, so many things that I've been through, so many things that I'm going through. If I found about an open call or a casting call or any type of opportunity, I share it with you guys. So there's so many things going on my Instagram that I really think will bring you opportunities and help, and just so many things, guys. So make sure that you just give me a follow. So yeah, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.